Brian was a legend around here, a legend in the halls by the students. He was a collaborator to many. He was a colleague. He was a mentor, an advisor. He was a friend. He was a lot of things to a lot of people. Brian absolutely loved working with students. He was not a big fan of like the big classrooms. He liked those chances where he could have more one-on-one interactions a lot of times, and as a result, he actually ended up having a pretty large lab of students that worked with him. Whether that was a whole bunch of undergrads, he'd bring them in and teach them the skills of different lab techniques. He had absolute patience with them. He wanted to watch them work through the process. And he gave them the room to grow and learn, even if that meant making mistakes, to learn from those mistakes. And I mean, he was the biggest champion for those students. This scholarship is given to a student in any of our biology majors who has demonstrated an interest in interdisciplinary or integrated approaches to research. And so when I think about it, a scholarship that enables a student who is really passionate about more interdisciplinary things and thinking about things in non-traditional ways is exactly the way to remember Brian, because that's the way he went about life, and he always invested it in students. I think that our impacts as faculty, and especially faculty like Brian, who have great relationships with students, who help them on their journeys, you know, they take a piece of that person with them, and it goes wherever. He always had their back. They were the single most important part of what he got excited about in his job, and they're the thing that, when I think about Brian, it's the students and the student relationship that he built with them.